2025 is just around the corner, and a lot of us are actually stopping and thinking about what we're going to be achieving next year. Once that January 1st kicks off, what are we going to be starting to do? And that is a huge failure, because when we actually stop to think about what that is doing to us, we're getting a chemical compound in our head that's giving us the pleasure as if we have achieved something only because we think we're going to do something. And that's not really how it should work. We should only really receive those things once we've done the thing. And yet every year we go, oh, I will be doing this, therefore I can relax now, I can start to cool down and just chill out for the rest of the year. And that's a huge fatal mistake, at least one that I've been making year after year after year, thinking that, oh, because I'm going to do this thing, I can relax now. And yes, there is something to be said about taking care of yourself, but at the same time, the progress stop that a lot of people find in November, especially December each year, it really starts to create this false narrative that because we're resting, we'll be better off. But because we're actually stopping, there's nothing that's really keeping our progress going because we have stopped. And the amount of energy and effort it will take to start back up is going to be a huge one because we've taken that break. We've stepped back and we're gone, oh, okay, no, I don't need to do any of this. And then when it comes around again, we go, oh shit, I have to start again. And that's why I've decided that now December is actually going to be reframed for being my tutorial for the year. Now, if you follow my journey at all, you know that I am loving the idea of turning my life into a game, gamifying all the different aspects so that I can trick my brain into doing the things that I know I want to do. And in line with this, what I'm doing in Decembers nowadays is going through and outlining what is going to be my next year, and in doing so, also outlining a tutorial that I can start going through now to ready myself, be in a position where I am okay stepping forward in January 1st because I'm already making progress. I'm already having that momentum build up so that when I start, I can start running. Additionally, because a lot of people don't do this, I actually get an advantage when it comes to those last months of the year because everyone else has slowed down where I can start picking up the speed and already have that progress ahead of everybody else. So if you want to actually be making progress in your life, maybe you should be doing a tutorial as well for your life, what you want to become. And don't worry, that's what this video is about. I'm about to explain how I'm going through creating mine. The first and arguably most important part is actually defining what game you're going to be playing, what story you're going to be following, and what type of quests you're going to be completing. You can look at a library of games and go, oh, there's so many, I don't know which one to play, until you do. You go, I want to play that game. And the rules of a shooter game are very different from the rules of a fighter game, very different to the rules of a farming game. Each of these are pleasant in their own way. They have their own way of playing. So you need to first define what type of game you're going to be running. What type of game you're going to be playing through the whole year. Are you going to be focusing on your career? Are you going to be focusing on your health and fitness? Are you going to be focusing on different areas of your goals? Because once you have an idea of the general direction and type of things you're going to be doing, you can start to define your life around these things. If you know you want to be traveling a lot, that's going to be very different to if you know you're going to be doing a startup. Because in one of them, you're going to be having to constantly move, be observant of the world around you and see new opportunities. Whereas the other one, you're going to be locked in with one thing, moving it forward through all of the hardships. Those are two very different games, but also require very different skill sets to be ready to do them. As an example, I'm planning on doing a lot of things in relation to this channel and building up my presence of defining my life as a game and creating the tools and tips so that everyone who is watching this, people who want to come along with the journey, joining the Discord and the community, can also benefit from everything that I'm doing and start living their lives as a game as well. Now, I don't need to have those exact quests defined. I'm going to be doing that in a few weeks, and there's going to be a whole video on it as well. But right now, the next step that I need to do is then start defining the movement and controls that I have as my character. Sometimes when you load up a game, the first thing it does, it goes, hey, press this button to move, or hey, press this button to read this. The idea of being able to understand what your controls are, what are the different levers that you can be pulling on throughout your days in order to continue making that progress in your story. I, for one, am going to be spending a lot of time in creative world, playing along with the ideas that are in my head, turning them into formats that are both educational for people like yourselves who are watching these videos, but also to create extra tools for everyone to then just grab and go with them. It's two very different mentalities, but things that I know I have the levers in front of me to work on. I know those are the types of tasks I'm going to be doing. I can start to define a lot of practice around those tasks. Likewise, I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time reaching out to people, trying to collaborate with different people and interact with them in a way that is mutually beneficial. Because once I have those connections as well, we can really start to build this community up a lot more and start providing the exact value that everyone needs in order to live their life as a game. I, for one, know that I'm not alone in this journey in the way that I think. So being able to get the proper tools and insights that I need in order to further develop things that I would want and need for myself as well. All the while, I also know that I'm going to be trying to balance different aspects of my life, my health, my relationships, all these different areas of my life that I know are important. So I need to start developing systems that are in place that can help me maintain all of these different areas. These are my controls. I know exactly what I can do with them. And now that I know what I can do with them, I can go into the next step, which is defining the rules of the game. Games wouldn't be what they are without set rules that go, hey, when you swing this sword, that thing takes damage. Or, hey, you can't go over there, there's this invisible barrier, but you can go down this road, this one's a little bit more dangerous, this one's a little bit easier, and either way, once you finish that road, you get experience. What are the rules of the game you want to achieve? Look back at the direction you want to be going, what levers you're allowed to move, and then turn them into a game. Go, if I dedicate myself to making this one thing a week, what is the benefit I get from it? Likewise, what happens if I don't do this? What happens if I don't keep making progress in this? And yes, you will have to design the things that you will struggle with, because there's a risk reward to everything that we do. A lot of New Year's resolutions do not come true purely because there is no promise of punishment. Yes, there's the idea of what you could achieve, but there's nothing that is forcing you out of the comfort zone that is keeping you motivated moving forward. So, start defining the rules of your game. What are going to be those levers and habits that you need to continually move towards? What are those levers and the different order in which you have to interact with them in order to progress? And likewise, what are the things that will stop you dead in your tracks if you try and do them? What are the rules of your game, and how can you define them as tasks to get done on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis? And finally, once you have an understanding of all these rules and controls and everything and the direction you want to be going, you can start defining the path. In tutorials, there's a lot of things that are directly told to you, the things that you can do, the movement that you can make. But there's also a lot of these subliminal ones. What path can you take? In a lot of adventure games nowadays, if there is some sort of parkour where you have to climb up a part of a building, there's actually usually going to be like a little ledge that has like a little bit of yellow paint splashed across it, or something like this, where there is a definition of, hey, we're not outright saying this is where you need to go, but, and in doing so, it starts to give you this mental connection of, when I see this, I do that. And this is where we start to work in the habits, the different day-to-day tasks that we do on a repetitive basis, so that we can make that progress. The systems that we have in place so that we can keep ourselves accountable in doing the things we know we need to do. It's the whole reason why I made the real-life RPG system. If you don't know anything about that, there's other videos, and there's going to be a new version releasing next week, so keep an eye out for the videos on that. But likewise, if you haven't already, this is a system that I developed because I realized my brain worked in a certain way. I realized that it worked better when I started to gamify my life, trick myself into thinking, oh, that's the thing I want to do. Here is this button that I can press once it's done to make sure that I get experience and gold and level up and start fighting these monsters and all of these aspects that I knew would motivate me. It's why I'm saying that you should make a tutorial for your life, because that's how my brain thinks. And if that's like you as well, feel free to click the link in the description. I'll even give you a 10% discount. But the idea there being, I made a tool that keeps me accountable towards the goals that I want to be doing. I'm defining the path forward through a system that I'm interacting with every single day. It's making sure that I'm doing my habits and making sure that I'm doing the tasks that lead me towards my overall quest goals. These things that are so important if we want to be making that progress. And I've started building the community around it that's also keeping me accountable, keeping me building that system, keeping me honest when I'm starting to develop these things, because I realize that my brain is not the only one that works this way. I do realize that there are certain tips and tricks that I've learned in years of game development and marketing that help influence people's minds, and I can influence my own through tools like that. So start defining what tools they are for you. You may love the real-life RPG system. You may have your own system that works exactly the way you want it to do. But the thing is, if once you can start defining those little aspects that help guide you along your journey and keep you in the mindset of, hey, when I see this, I can do this and make progress. And once you've done all this, you have a tutorial that you can really start refining and working through when it comes to this final month of the year. And once you have, you can start that new year running, because you're already warmed up, you're already making progress, you're taking the steps day in, day out to already be past the starting line. You have an advantage over everyone else, and trust me, by the end of next year, because you've spent this time up front, you're going to have progress that you've never seen in your life before, because you're dedicated to it. And if you want to join along with the journey, feel free to jump in the Discord, because we're starting to build a community that is working with each other to help us achieve our goals, continue moving forward, and overall, start living a life the way that we want to. And it doesn't hurt that it's through the lens of playing games. So if that sounds like you, again, follow along for the journey, and hopefully this December will be the best tutorial that you will ever go through.